Alright, Sarah, what did you wish to
I
discuss?
have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first.
If it will help you decide, I am here to listen.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Making Chief Navigator sounds like quite an accomplishment.
Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
If this is too difficult for you, we don't have to continue.
No. This is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
I probably would have done the same.
I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. And last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
Wow, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape.
Nothing you've described sounds like your fault.
Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
At least you're still alive to honor their legacy.
That's true, but still, it doesn't erase the real issue here. You once told me, no matter how hard you fight, there are some battles you simply can't win. I wish I had heard your advice long ago. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
Sarah, you really can't get rid of me that easily. I'm working a corporate job to make money to get better supplied so that I can go and put myself in harm's way to fight terrormorphs. Even though I have first-hand experience of how awful they can be and how they can get into your head. So trust me, Sarah, you can't get rid of me that easily.
All this nonsense and you still have faith, eh? You really care about me, don't you?
Well, yes, Sarah, that's because I'm falling in love with you.
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Ah, look, you deserve the best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage. Too much on my mind. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time.
I understand, Sarah. In fact, actually,
Hmm?
I need you to wait here for a moment.
All right, but be careful.
I will.
Lovely day for it.
Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
Well, if this is a bad time for you, I can leave.
But in your... Wait a minute. Have I screwed this up again? Ah, damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
An apology isn't necessary.
That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
You don't strike me as the sort of person who's easily rattled.
Normally, yes, but in this case, Mr. Okadibo has put me in a real bind. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keldcor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Maybe I could assist you in recovering Mr. Okaribo's debt?
You'd be willing to help out? That's awfully kind of you.
Sounds to me like he's taking advantage of your goodwill.
No, you've got it all wrong. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
Are you personally involved with Mr. Okaribo?
That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind.
Alright then, I will talk to him for you.
Ah, that'd be splendid. Just... amazing. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
And why should I call you Chloe?
Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad.
How did Mr. Okadigbo rack up so much debt?
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system, but it's clearly backfired. A poor man.
Right, so are you in charge of the Kelt Core Neon office?
For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set out by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work.
Well, would you mind telling me more about your father?
Niall? Oh, he's the CEO of Kelp Corp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you.
Right, well, thank you very much, Chloe.
Nice visiting with you.
You as well.
Get out of my face. If you want to gawk at something, take it to the Astral Lounge.
Understood. Don't mean to be in your face at all. Okay, this one's clearly for the inside ring, I think. Oh no, this one can go here. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Let's get moving.
Lead the way.
You know, the polite thing to do would be either to, stop pushing me away, or, stop leading me on.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled systems.
Okay, I've never heard of this individual. Oh, that's right. I'm looking for a Mr. I don't remember his name.
Yeah?
Wait, there's an option to find her diary.
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
I'm glad I ended up at Keltcorp. Miss McKenna.
I have to admit, this business with Saburo is keeping me up at night. I can see how it's starting to wear on him, personally and professionally. Saburo's a good and honorable man. Pride won't allow him to accept my money. But what he doesn't understand is the game is rigged. Even in good times, variable interest rates are designed to landslide you. All I want is to give him a fair shake. I may not believe in every idea he has, but I believe in him. He just needs a financial partner who can offer some direction, someone who has his best interests at heart. I won't lie, given my position, it may be a conflict, but my feelings for him aside, I really do want to help. Well, then acquire his business.
Private sector. That's where the real money's at.
Now, having read her diary, why don't you just buy him out? Have Keltcore acquire his company. Bail him out and keep him on the payroll.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Leon.
Someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet.
Exactly. I can't believe this place is still open.
You good?
I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in.
It's a wonderful day, my friend.
We should look around and
Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
Credits. You go right ahead.
What exactly do you sell here?
Isn't it obvious, my friend? I sell mining supplies of all shapes and sizes, as well as many, many hard-to-find types of ore. Everything I sell is carefully portioned, securely crated, and ready to be delivered right into the cargo hold of your ship.
With a location like this, that's quite a surprise.
The first time I laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day.
Yes, perhaps I could help.
That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose.
Is there anything I can do to help you save your business, to save your store?
You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
That sounds simple enough.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know.
Clover McKenna offered to pay off your debt to Keltcore.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
I really think you should take the money.
I am sorry, my friend, but I can do no such thing. When a man signs a contract, he must honor it, no matter the terms.
Yes, I could, auto-persuade? What's that?
My friend, please. Surely we can work something out, instead of resorting to violence.
Interesting. Oh, did I auto-persuade whatever the one it was on happened to be? Well, I mean, if you're not going to take her credits, then I suppose I am.
If you are the kind of person who takes money they don't need, then be my guest. But I will not let it weigh on my conscience.
You can always pay it back after your business is a success.
But that is not the terms of the agreement. I would still be violating the contract, on principle. I am sorry. I know you and Miss McKenna mean well, but I simply cannot accept this donation.
I want to talk about your debt to Kilt Corp.
Ah, yes. You are here on behalf of Miss McKenna. She is kind, but as I said before, I cannot accept.
Read this, it might change your mind.
Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
It's okay, some people are just oblivious to this sort of thing.
I've been told the only thing thicker than the rock on Volai is my skull. But lucky for me, Miss McKenna was able to look beneath the surface. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
Are the feelings between you and Chloe mutual?
I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions.
Alright.
I really appreciate what you are doing for me, friend.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I'm afraid I cannot provide any discounts.
Oh, come on, man. Where am I supposed to go mining on Volai Alpha? It's nothing but ocean. Look, I'll pay 50%, but no more. You should be happy, you know? I don't exactly see any customers clamoring at your doors.
No, I cannot do that. You have to pay what everyone else pays.
Have it your way.
Right. Alright, let's distribute these flyers that he asked for us to.
Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment.
While we're here, you better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Got the shakes, huh?
I wasn't planning on touching the stuff.
Is that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels like it's crumbling.
Yeah. Coming down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he isn't gonna, you know, rat me out to anyone, right?
Well, I can make some more immobilizers.
Curious if you're addicted to the stuff. Hell, that's what they want.
Well, if it worked for you, I hope
I don't think I've ever had occasion to use bandages. I think I have plenty.
I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
please state the nature of your medical emergency. Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
Actually, I was just touring the clinic.
Oh. Well, that's quite unusual, but you're welcome here just the same. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
That's unusual for a medical supply company.
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Have you tried taking this to a higher authority?
I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating.
Ah, well, it's a shame to hear that. I hope things improve for you. Have a great day.
Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
I shall. I was just hoping you were a merchant I could hand a flyer to. That's a hotel.
If you want to find a place to stay while we're here, I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch.
Welcome to the Emporium. So here we are. Yeah. Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive...
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
What does your usual clientele look like?
I cater to the high-end client. Affluent, intelligent, and successful. In Neon, that would be what we call the upper 10%.
Ah, well, that is not I yet. There's no need to insult me right when I walk in the door, though.
Yes, you're right. Of course. Of course. My apologies. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods.
Well, you should learn to defend yourself, then.
My education on Jemison consisted entirely of academics and poetry, so it's unlikely I'd be successful in that regard.
Even if he could defend himself, I fear things would severely escalate. He might even end up getting himself killed.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with?
Yes, I have a flyer for you explaining a cross-promotion opportunity with Saburo Okadigbo.
Oh? Well, maybe I'll give it some thought. Maybe.
All right.
It was
Talk
good
to you
have
later.
in my shop.
Very well. Sarah, if he learned to defend himself, the other fellow might wind up dead.
Do I look like a friend?
Behold, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and exclusive. You fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, you live in the rarefied air above the scum and vice. You are the best, and you deserve the best. We are the Emporium, and you have arrived. Sophistication and space, the perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund, we know the power of harmony. Each of our unique starship models is expertly crafted by the system's best engineers and designers.
If you have any questions about our spacecraft, don't hesitate to ask. On behalf of Stroud Eklund, I'd like to welcome you to our showroom today. Our company prides itself as the industry leader in spacecraft production. We use groundbreaking technology to give us a significant advantage over our competitors. You can configure your desired spacecraft at any one of our conveniently located kiosks. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help.
That was quite a sales pitch.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look around our showroom. I'll be right here if you need me.
I have a flyer for you from Saburo Okadigbo. It's a cross-promotion offer.
Cross-promotion? I don't think we need it, but I'll give it a look anyway.
Right, well, thank you very much.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Right. Outfitters, eh?
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Come on in, please. Have a good look around. Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a date.
That's quite a bold claim.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
This is quite an impressive shop you have here.
Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Are you usually this open with your customers?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees.
Or perhaps she'd tell you to sell something more likely to appeal to people this close to the spaceport. So you have a nice shop here. You should be making a fortune.
You'd think that, right? Unfortunately, I'm barely scraping by. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
Well, I have a flyer for you from Saburo Okadigbo, in case you're interested in any cross-promotion.
Business could always be better. I'll take that.
Right, and let me see what you have for sale.
Sure, I have everything you need to explore the settled systems.
I will absolutely take this Neo City Corp ware from you. I've been looking for something just like it. And I suppose I will take this mask from you as well. Alright, thank you very much.
Can I help?
Yes, let's trade gear.
Let's see what you've got.
Here, take my Megacore executive suit. That doesn't look anywhere near as formal as what I am currently wearing. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dropping off a few choice items.
I meant for you to equip that as well.
Bye for now.
Oh, that is a good look. Yes, I think we look good like this. Alright. 2 more merchants to give flyers to. Then we return to Saburo for whatever he'll give us. Then we return to Chloe. Then we return to Imogene. That's the Mining League. This is the Trade Authority.
This better not be a waste of my time. Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving?
I'm not sure how to answer that.
Yeah? Well, then let me spell it out for you. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on.
You don't seem to be afraid of getting caught.
Getting caught? By who? Neon Security doesn't give a crap, and the Freestar Rangers here are a joke. Look, let's stop playing games. We both know what I'm talking about. Now what'll it be?
Saburo Okadigbo has a cross-promotion opportunity for you if you're interested.
Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that. Don't need it. Not interested.
Alright, fine.
Alright, what's off? Busy.
What business is this?
I met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get her either. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Yeah, you get it, Sticks. You're laughing under that thing, I can tell.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Looking to blow a hole in something? If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
What are you afraid I'm going to do?
Oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and run. Rob me at gunpoint. Shoot me in the head. I've survived on Neon far too long to take any chances.
Oh, well, I certainly don't want any trouble.
Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Sticks. He runs our, complaints department.
You won't have any complaints from me. I'm here to spend some credits.
That's more like it.
Perhaps.
You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Sticks like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal.
Ah, that's terrible. However, Saburo Okadigbo has a cross-promotion opportunity for you if you're interested.
Not something I'm interested in.
No, I don't think you heard me. I said, Saburo Okadigbo has a cross-promotion opportunity for you.
Don't need it. Don't want it. Take it somewhere else.
You say you don't want to get a bullet in the head, and then yet you act like you do. Just take the damned flyer, man. What's this place? I don't know.
Hey there, friend. Need something? Duels
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Oh, and who's Rosa?
Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together.
Well, healthy competition is one of the cornerstones of owning a business.
I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
Keeping his place safe sounds like smart business to me.
Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Well, I have a flyer from Saburo Okadigbo you might want to look at.
Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
You're quite welcome.
Tell everyone you know about our store. I've had enough, Rosa. Sieghart's gone too far this time. As long as all that stays out of the I only find it. So come on in.
One more flyer to dispose of.
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was just being some miserable...
Yeah? You need something? If you're here for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night.
No wonder you're stocking up.
Never heard of Blend. What is it?
Then you gotta be new in Neon.
I am.
Because it's only the most popular drink in the city. You should try one. I guarantee that once you taste it, you'll be hooked.
Ooh, I'm not looking for addictive things right now. No, I'm definitely not here for that.
Huh? Okay, suit yourself. But you have no idea what you're missing. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got a lot of business to take care of, so if you don't mind hurrying this along, that'd be great. As soon as word gets out, Blend is back in stock. It's going to be a stampede.
Well, Saburo Okadigbo has a business opportunity that could benefit both of your businesses. Here's a flyer explaining everything.
Whatever, just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time.
That's all I can ask.
Sure you don't want some extra blend for the road?
I'm quite sure.
I keep forgetting. Not everyone has a
Oh, is this Blend?
Can't blame you. Best drink in the settled system.
And a potent secret ingredient. Interesting.
Just picking up some
Alright, let's get back to him, let him know we've handed out the flyers. Then we'll return to Keltcore, and then we'll return to Ryujin.
Let me know if you need here to purchase some mining goods.
No, but I handed out the flyers.
Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
Well, thank you very much.
It was good of you to stop by.
Oh, nice. Alright, let's get back to the competition. Ah, it defaulted back to that. Excellent. Let's go speak with Chloe.
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder.
Alright, so, one little out of character aside here. If she says that she should be called Chloe, then it's kind of rude of the game to keep calling her Clover and things. Like, I get it if other people are doing that, but like the game's interface and such ought to just call her Chloe, because that's what she goes by. That'd be much more respectful than just calling her Clover all the time.
Welcome to Kelpcore.
Chloe!
Clover McKenna at your service.
Oh, but then again, you do introduce yourself as Clover. Saburo agreed to let you pay his debts.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Well, thank you very much, Miss McKenna. And now it's time to return to Miss Salzo.
People joke. So does
Got the call. Someone's power kept going down.
You know, it's not as clean and beautiful as New Atlantis, but, businesses are packed much more closely together. That's quite handy. And to see what's in store for Ryujin's newest operative, you'll have to tune in next time to Starfield Interplanetary Diplomacy, starring yours truly, some guy you've never heard of, as Mr. Victor Gabriel, Ryujin Operative.